We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
All right, how we doing, everyone? Titus here. Ready to rip our $49 new release mixer. Thanks for a nice fill on this one. We'll definitely have to run it back. Got a really busy afternoon tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow evening or something. Let's get our mitt outs, and we'll get started here. So, my Stadium Club case was really good earlier. We'll see if we can continue that here with 2 boxes in this mixer. Alrighty, first box, Diaz red. I just leave out the reds just since we only have a couple boxes in this one. Brandon Crawford, that's kind of cool. Crawford to the Giants and Dustin 813. Pop that up there in the mints. Chase Patty, Ichiro inserts. Pujols red, Ballesteros on the bronze. That's Jackson Holiday and Alex Gordon out of 99. Yeah, I've seen some sweet old school autos. Royals to AJ Hammer. I feel like more so than in the past. In the ones that I've opened so far. Like you always get some retired players, but we saw some awesome ones in that full caser. There's going to be a lot of cards in this break with 2 Stadium Club and 2 Series 1 hobbies. I think Jay was just going live with National Treasures football. Hero and then Barry Larkin on the bronze. I got a couple spots left in Live Golf for my next open break. And then 16 in Bowman Draft 7 and Panini Prospect Edition. And 19 in Topps Chrome Basketball with most of the big teams gone. So looking pretty good for the night. Keep closing those out. Johan Red, love that card. Go Twins. Konerko. See one more numbered card coming here. White Langford. Seiya Suzuki. Roki Concentration. Greg Biggio to 99. Ichiro Red. For Stadium Club box there. Some more sleeves here. Switch over to Series 1. Hopefully we can keep the ink rolling. Auto or relic in this one. Actually had quite a few extra hits in jumbos. I haven't really noticed it in hobby, but also I've only done hobby in player breaks. But you don't notice it as much if you get extra hits in there. It's easier like at the end of a single jumbo case to say, oh yeah, we have 8 relics and we're only supposed to get 6. That's what most of the jumbo cases have had, 2 extra relics by my count. Corbin Carroll, rainbow foil. Ooh, golden mirror. Bradley Rodriguez. It's not quite like the Ohtani golden mirror, but golden mirrors are not easy to hit. Less than 1 per case, so Get one out of 2 hobby boxes in a mixer is pretty awesome. Bradley going to the Padres for holy cow, dude. Love it. I need to hit the Travis Adams and buy it off of someone. Tristan English. I don't think I've seen that one surface yet. The Pearson Ole I was able to pick up. Sending him some of his base cards, so hopefully get that one signed. Isaac Collins gold. He's with the Rockies now. Travis is a big collector though. He's been shopped a few times. Isaac Collins to the Brewers. Floppa Locos. 2026. Riley Green with the real one relic. These aren't easy to hit. So no ink, but Golden Mirror and real one relic. Silver pack. Piazza, Ken Griffey Jr., Corbin Carroll, and Shohei Ohtani. Top load Ohtani. And let's go back to Stadium Club. We'll do Pristine as kind of the finale. Back to Stadium Club here. Mason Wynn. Trio and Acuna. Adames Blue. Those are unnumbered, but a little bit tougher. Like every other box. Trey Turner, Bobby Witt Jr. Insert. J-Rod. Sosa. Hawkeye John says, I'm opening a Pristine right now. These are crazy. It's definitely the most unique packaging that they do. Packception, as I like to say. Ah, that's awesome. Luke Keeschel. Refractor auto for the Twins. That's fantastic. My favorite Keeschel auto they've done so far. Twins. Going to Aaron. Whoops, that was not smooth at all. Sorry, guys. First day, Jimmy Rollins. Hopefully, wasn't anything. Okay, we're all right. There's a couple of reds in there. That's embarrassing. Won't happen again. Nomar on the red. Alvarez. Frank Thomas. Just concentration Yamamoto. Love that Mick. Harry Perez on the bronze. John, you'll have to let me know if you hit anything crazy out of that. The craziness of the autos matches the craziness of the box. Matt Chapman. Chris Terang. I'll do it for Stadium Club. Love that Keishel. So just one auto on that one, but made it count with a chrome. It's gotta be like one per pack on these reds. Best card that I have pulled out of Pristine Box. Ooh. I'm trying to remember what was in the mid of my second one. I hit Soto autos in both of my cases, but I feel like we hit something even better. I don't know. I might be obligated to say Soto. I think it was gold auto. It was the lowest numbered one that I hit. Man, I'm just totally blanking on what was my second one. But yeah, then I saw Kevin hit the Soto Superfractor auto, so way to go one up me. So I'm just gonna have to find an even better card in this one. I think I just did 2 cases and then I had 1 in a mixer. Oh, there you go, John. Nice. Yeah, I think we're like pretty much sold out of it. It's a fairly limited release, but I think we have more on the way. If you're local then, John, and you want to do pickup on the breaks, I don't know if they told you that you get break credit anytime you pick up breaks. So every single spot that you do local pickup on, you actually get $5 of break credit. So if you're interested in doing that, let me know. I can walk you through it. Roman Anthony, greatest hits. Let's see if we can combine these stacks now. Absolutely, yeah, it's totally worth it. So basically, we build shipping into each spot. We don't charge extra for shipping, but then on local pickup, obviously we don't have to ship it. So we give you $5 credit as a thank you. But yeah, basically the way that we do it is you'll see other people like in the team list that have LPMN or LPBL at the end of their name. So if you want to do pick up at Blaine, it would be LPBL. And then if you want to pick up at Champlin, it's LPMN. So, and the reason that it's like that is because Champlin was the first store. So we used to just use LPMN. Yeah, that's awesome, John. And we do offer eBay consignment too if you ever need help selling stuff. It really is worth it if you're not gonna have time to list and sell the stuff for yourself. We just take like, I think it's like 2% on most stuff is the difference between you selling on eBay versus us. So like, can totally be worth it. But yeah, that's the name of the game then, is figuring out what you want to keep, figuring out what you don't want to keep, and turning that stuff back into cash. But yeah, glad you're having fun hanging out. And there's just so many different ways to enjoy the hobby. It's so fun getting to hang out and play with baseball cards all day. Horwitz purple out of 250. Pirates to baby metal on that one. Yeah, well, I will mention too on the eBay consignment stuff, especially on new release stuff, can be a really good option even if you are not local and selling stuff on your own on eBay. Like the difference between getting it up right away at release and listing it a week or 10 days after release can be massive. So you're gonna usually get more, paying us the 2% to have it go up right away than waiting and selling it when it comes in. So I'd say for like 90% of cards, they're gonna sell for the most at release, regardless of how the player does the rest of their career. Trey Turner relic there for the Phillies. I'm gonna add Gilly. I kind of skipped over as I was talking. But yeah, you see with just about everything that there's just ridiculous stuff on release day, selling for way more than it should. Cole Young, Rowan Anthony, Nolan Ryan, and Kyle Teal. Some good names there. Seriously, I'm with you. Sometimes I have the best intentions too, like, yeah, I'm gonna list this stuff, and then it sits for 3 weeks. Good to see Roman there on the silver pack. Red Sox going to T Fox. We also buy stuff too in the shop, so if it's stuff that you just want to cash out, we don't buy everything, but if it's stuff that we think we can sell in the shop, we always making offers on that too. All right, the last box here. See if we can beat that Keishel. We got 325 Topps Pristine. But yeah, if you guys are ever curious, I want to look more at the eBay rates and stuff. There's a button. Why don't I actually show you? There's a button right in all of the break posts for both eBay and PSA. So if you want to send stuff to eBay, you just go here. It's not going to load now that I'm showing it after a break, but you just put in like the cards that you want to submit. This one is just one form. If you do PSA, you have to fill in like the information for each card individually. But yeah, just do card name, details of the break, and how you want to get paid. Super easy. And then PSA is very similar, but you do up to 25 cards. You do your contact information, and then on the next page, it's like all the card details. So super easy to submit to eBay or PSA. All right, so there should be 2 or more autos in the outside of these tri-packs. Cal Raleigh to 75. We'll work our way through. Cal Raleigh there. Mariners. Going to Shane. Yeah, John, I probably don't need to make like an appointment or anything. I feel like we're at the point now where, we can take walk-ins like pretty much every day. Because we got Relic Auto here. But yeah, if you just want to give us a heads up when you're thinking, maybe that might be useful. Jason Dominguez, popular demand orange relic auto. Yankees to corner bender. His stuff definitely took a hit over the last year, not playing a whole lot, but see if he can get some more playing time. And John, if you still wanted to try to pick up the stuff that you've done already, I could probably get them to pull it. It's obviously way easier if it's just getting set aside for pickup right away moving forward, but would think that we can still catch a lot of the stuff that is here. I'm gonna keep the Keishel in the main. I love that card. Schwarber. Yeah, and kind of how we view like the eBay and PSA services is like we don't really make hardly anything on it. You make enough to pay for a person to do it, basically, but it's just a way for us to help provide those services for collectors. And it's like the eBay service obviously makes you guys more liquid, so good for everybody all around. But just good services to be able to offer for everyone. Alcantara to 199 for the Marlins. Yeah, they sent a lot of cards to PSA. Willie Adames, and then gold. Shane Bieber out of 50. Nice. Blue Jays to Mike M. Base cards. Inner pack here. Nick Kurtz. James Wood. John, can you go into the on the community tab, send a message to Minnesota Support saying that you want to do local pickup, and that'll remind me, and I can follow up with you later. That's awesome. Andrew Jones, orange auto to 25 for the Braves. There we go. Going to JT Ohm. Coolest current baseball player named Sky Bolts. That is a good one. One of the all-time greats, though, same team, A's, Coco Crisp. Maybe the best baseball name ever. Let's see, we're on a bump. Let's do this. Yeah, sounds good, John. Sounds good. Happy to help. Jacob Wilson and Jorbit Vivas set at 99. Yankees to corner bender. But yeah, we obviously see a lot of people coming in and out of the hobby just constantly. So I'll try to do everything we can to help everyone build sustainable habits and give them the tools they need to enjoy the hobby how they want to. Pete Alonso, Precisionaries. Yeah, in my opinion, like the worst thing people can do when they first get in the hobby is accumulate stuff that they don't want that has value. Gleyber Torres out of 25. Because that's the type of stuff that has downside if it just sits in a box, right? Gleyber Torres going to D. Meyer. But yeah, and John, if you ever have any questions, like we're here to be educational and try to help out. So just ask away. Who's the orange next to Jones? This one, Dominguez. Trevor Torres on Andy on Kinsey Noel on 199. Ohtani insert on the back. That'll be a good one. Jacob Wilson base. And Ohtani. Going to Jay Castle. Yeah, big Christmas. I don't remember. Who did he sign with this offseason? No longer with the Guardians. Oh, Nick. Could go for some Broadway. Not one that I have often, but it's very good. Next auto here, Drew Thorpe. It's a Stadium Club auto of his earlier in the full caser. White Sox to Zaxter. Norby and Nacho out of 75 for the Braves. Orioles, that does sound right. I think you're correct there. Hey, Twins probably could have used him, to be honest. Twins should have gotten Castellanos. Real Muto Vivas. Chipper. Jackson Jobe at a 99, and then Ty Cobb there. Couple Tigers. Going to D. Meyer. Reese Hines orange auto. That's crazy. 3 orange autos, and we did get an extra auto there. We also had the Drew Thorpe. Reds are going to Jesse Reichert. Very nice. The Mummy. I haven't watched The Mummy in many, many years. It's a scary one, Nick. Giancarlo and Dansby at a 199. You're not going to be able to sleep tonight. Cubs to Jesse Lynch. Hero, plated and polished. That is going to wrap this one up. So good stuff. Nice showcase there. Nice getting all that orange ink. But that was a fun mixer for $49. I'm definitely in for another round of this one. So let's start off with Stadium Club here. I got Blue Adames and then Bronze, Perez, McGuire, Larkin, Ballesteros, Red, Wynn, Churio, Acuna, Turner, J-Rod, Sosa, Castillo, Rollins, DeGrom, Garcia-Parra, Alvarez, Thomas, Posey, Abrams, Chapman, Terang, Rise, Caro, King, Caminero, Rutschman, Santana, Konerko, Langford, Suzuki, Ichiro, Diaz, Arenado, Petty, Pujols, Betts, Jackson Holiday. Yeah, pass on that, Nick. Guerrero, Stanton, Cobb, Norby, Wilson, Torres, Alonso, Schwarber, Ryan, Roman Anthony, Piazza, Griffey, Carroll, English, and rookie Sasaki. Dansby at 199, Job 99, Nacho 75, Ohtani on the insert. Noel at 199, Jacob Wilson refractor, Vivas 99. Ohtani silver pack, Kurt Space, James Wood plated and polished, Bieber at a 50, BGO 99. Cole Young silver pack, Roman Anthony, Kyle Seal, Horwitz 250, Ohtani insert, Melton 399, Isaac Collins 2026. New Pokemon movie? My daughter got to watch Pokemon for the first time the other day. We started with episode 1. Riley Green and Trey Turner. Classic. Can't be late on the first day, Ash. Come on. Glaber at 25, Alcantara 199, Cal Raleigh at 75. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, John. Very cool. Drew Thorpe out of 75, White Sox to Zaxter. Showcase here. Reese Hines out of 25, Reds, Jesse Reichert. Bradley Rodriguez in the golden mirror for the Padres. Padres to holy cow, dude. Keishel, refractor auto for Stadium Club. Super cool hit there. Twins to Aaron. Alex Gordon out of 99, Royals. AJ Hammer. Brandon Crawford, yellow for the Giants. Dustin 813. Dominguez, popular demand, orange relic auto out of 25. Yankees to corner bender. And then Andrew Jones out of 25 in the mid there. Braves to JT Home. Good stuff. So that'll wrap us up here. Let's see how we're looking on these few open breaks. It's like 8 left in Live, 16 in Bowman Draft, 5 in Panini Prospect Edition, and 16 left in Basketball. So not too far to go there, but go take a peek, get those closed out, and we'll keep on ripping here. Did we get Emil ripping in the snow? Yeah, we made a rip on that like negative 30-degree day. You did one out there. John, just send a message there saying that you want to switch to local pickup, and then that will remind me to go. I'll have to just write it on the sheets that are printed out that you've been in. So, and then if you want to do it permanently, you just go into your account settings and edit the display name to have LPMN or like LPBL if you want to do Blaine pickup. So, like Nick there, Nick in chat has LPBL. So, don't need the quotation marks, but you just put LPBL, then they know to pull them when they sort the breaks. So. Good stuff. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can just put it in that community chat too, and I can help you out. So good stuff. Let's get